The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
See how that lasted.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, see who's
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains
The
it.
picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, and you half of my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Just gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James? Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
It out.
Better get up next in line.
Marcus.
Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Pipe me down.
Sideline.
I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Shot, now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shooter.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep. The end zone got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers, Chamberlain. Down to 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Hansen.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away,
and
it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Shot, got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another rendition of the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're all the way down in Lionsville, PA, as the Beavers have traveled down here for a baseball game to take on the Conneaut Eagles. And we've got a great seat in the house tonight, right behind home plate, but no internet. So we will record this and do a tape delay release later on at a later time. So just bear with us as some of the things that I normally have here on the show are just not going to be able to get to you because there's no internet here. So as we watch the pitcher get warmed up, I have not been given a lineup card yet. for the Conneaut Eagles. Let's get right over to our 3 steps to success, brought to us by Snap Fitness of Corry. First is play with some confidence. We've been on a little bit of a win streak, have been doing well quite lately. So just play with some confidence out there, get out there and make some plays. When you're in the batter's box, let's make some solid contact with the ball. Don't always have to have that perfect pitch and place it in the field in the right spot, but make some solid contact, have some good at-bats, and that'll lead to success here today. And our third step to success, I'm always harping on it, but you can't give up the extra outs in the innings on defense. You just got to find a way to limit them to next to nothing. And when you do get the opportunity to get those extra outs, you've got to take full advantage of them. So those are our Corry Higher Ed, our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success, and we're ready to get things going here. As Chamberlain's going to lead it off with Jay Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineup. It'll be Chamberlain. He'll be behind the dish tonight. Number 2 is Moon in the number 2 spot. He'll be at short. And now we're dealing with wind picking up here. Swan will be in the 3rd spot. He'll be at 2nd. On the hill for curveball up high for ball 1. That's Bland on the hill for the Eagles. And Caw paints the outside corner with that pitch to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway here with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. As Chamberlain stands in, ready to swing. Right down Main Street, right to short. And a throw over to first in time for the 6-3 put out, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Moon. He'll be followed by Swan. Jackson's in the 4th spot. He's in center field. Coulter is going to DH for Hellier in the 5th spot, as Hellier will be on the hill. Braswell in the 6th spot. He'll be over in left. Trask over in right. He'll be in the 7th spot. Moon gets underneath that one. High fly ball to shallow left center field. And the shortstop drops out in shallow left field. And there's an E6. And we'll have our first base runner aboard. And just as I was talking about in our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success, got an extra out now. Let's capitalize on it as Swan will come to the plate. After Braswell and Trask, it'll be Gantz at first and Johnson at third, as they'll check the runner back to first as Moon gets back in safely. Shortstop is Alex. I can't. Looks like Willay. Ball to Swan. Whippala. Appreciate that. Upstairs for ball 2. Swan in a good hitter's count, 2-0. Bland fires it in there. It's popped up down the first base side. First baseman giving chase to it and makes the catch in foul territory for the 2nd out. That'll bring Jackson to the plate. Bland on the hill for the Eagles. He'll wind and fire right off the hands, right into the backstop here for strike 1. Moon down at first. Curveball upstairs for ball 1 to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a gorgeous day here down in Lionsville. A little bit of a breeze. No rain. Comfortably warm. Bland fires and Jackson swings through it for strike 2, 1-2. Again, fouled out of play by Jackson. Count stays at 1 and 2. Upstairs, but he swings at it. That's strike 3, a Rossbecker strikeout to end it. As the extra out doesn't hurt the Eagles, they'll get out of it, and we'll head to the bottom of the first, and we'll get a quick word in from one of our sponsors.
Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com. Dahlia Gifts and Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we are here down in Lionsville. Beavers taking on the Eagles of Conneaut. And leading off is Wuppenla. Starting shortstop. Rue on the hill for the Beavers. He'll wind and fire outside for ball 1. Fouled out of play to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Hellier fires it in there. Just off the dish for ball 2, 2-1. And that's down low for ball 3, 3-1. Fouled out of play for strike 2. That evens up the count, or that makes the count full. And we will have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch upcoming. Fires it in there down low, and it's a Crossroads Fellowship walk as the leadoff batter will get aboard. That'll bring up number 23. Lucas playing third base. Can't figure out what his last name is, as that first pitch to him is low and outside for ball 1. Paints the outside corner, Rue does. Called strike there to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunts it high in the air. Chamberlain tries to lay out to make the diving catch. Can't come up with it. Bounces off the catcher's mitt. And it falls to the ground for strike 2. Valiant effort there. A little high with that curve ball. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harley looking right at the runner. Just off the plate for ball 3. And that will full up the count. We'll have another Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming. And that's down low for ball 4. So back-to-back walks to lead things off here at the bottom of the box and lock it first inning. And Conneaut has 2 runners aboard. Stenarts, first baseman, comes to the plate for the Eagles. Fires it in there, and it's getting a gap into left center field. And it's cut off by Jackson. It's going to score 1 run for sure, as Moon will bring it back in. And that's a long J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Stenarts. RBI single. And Aldrich gets all the way around to third. Beavers still looking for their first out as Henley will come to the plate. Catcher for the Eagles. Outside for ball 1. Swung on, chopped to third, checks the runner, comes to first, gets the out. Nice play there by Johnson. Gets the 5-3 put out for 1 away. Runner will advance from first down to second, but the runner at third stays put. And the Beavers get their first out of the day. That'll bring up Lonks, center fielder for the Eagles. And I will try in between the next set of innings to get some better pronunciations, as that one smashed foul down the third base side for strike 1. UTEG's Body Shop, foul ball. Hellier will wind it up. Drops it in there for a called strike as he gets out in front 0-2 now. Nottingham on deck. That one pitch is fouled off back into the football field right behind us. Count stays at 0-2. Got him looking with a Rossbecker strikeout, paints the outside corner, and there's 2 away. Nottingham DHing for Bland, the pitcher. Fouled off at home plate for strike 1. Hellier with a good-looking curveball there. Nottingham just couldn't get a piece of it, or got nothing but a piece of it. Paints the inside corner at the knees for strike 2. And Rue is 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Hit the second. Swansky gobbles it up, throws it out the first. A 4-3 put out. And that will end the inning. Conneaut Eagles get 1 on the board. As we'll head to the top of the second, they have the lead 1-0.
Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net.
I do this because
Since 1968, Utegs Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. I had to take a little break there just to get the names of some of the guys from Conneaut clarified, as I had trouble reading their lineup card. Leading off here in the top of the second is Coulter. He takes down low for ball 1. Bland fires, and Coulter gets a hold of it, sends it into left center field. It's going to drop in there for J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And the Beavers come right back at the top of the second, get the leadoff man aboard. Good solid contact there by Coulter. As Braswell will come to the plate now. Looking to advance the runner over. And it gets a little breezier here. Wind picking up just a little bit. Fires it in, and Braswell sends it to left center field. And it's going to be a Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run, as Braswell got all of that one. And the Beavers not only tie it up, but they take the lead on the 2-run homer. Coulter scores, and Braswell, big smile on his face as he crosses home plate, gives the Beavers their first lead of the day, 2-1. That'll bring Trask to the plate. Epiphany's Emporium second inning has been good for the Beavers so far, as Bland misses outside with ball 1. Fired it in there. Trask swung through it. Might have been a tad late. He is count 1 ball, 1 strike, as Trask comes up empty on the swing. Paints the outside corner for strike 2. Bland out in front, 1-2 now. That one's a little further outside for ball 2. Moves the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here, top of the second. Bland will come set on the hill. Fires it in there, and Trask fouls it off over the first base side, out into the middle of the football field. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a bit high for ball 3. And that'll be a Dusty's towing payoff pitch up coming. First full count of the day for Bland. So he had a rather easy first inning. And that's ball 4. And the inning moves on with nobody out. A Crossroads Fellowship walk as Trask gets aboard. First 3 batters of this inning all getting aboard. Gantz comes to the plate now. First baseman. Trask down at first now. And that's wide. And Trask thought about going to second, but scampers back into first base safe. Gant settles back into the box. Trask down at first. Fouls it off. Upward on the handle somewhere. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit right back up the middle. Flips to second. Gets the put out there and completes the double play. And a nifty double play there turned by the Eagles. And there's 2 away now. Base pass clear. Johnson coming to the plate. And that'll finish up the Beavers through the lineup for the first time today. A little outside there for ball 1. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Eves the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little upstairs with ball 2. 2-1. Again, no internet down here. I've tried 2 different hotspots and neither one strong enough to pull anything in. And that's down low for ball 3, 3-1. Chamberlain awaiting on deck. If he gets a chance to get in here. Fouled off by Johnson. That might have been ball 4, but he wasn't taking any chances. It's a full count, and we'll have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming. Base is empty here. Johnson with a full count. And that was just a tick high. Fouled straight back right ahead of us. So we'll do it all over again with another Dusty's towing payoff pitch. Bland fires it in there, and Johnson fouls it off down the third base side for another UTEX Body Shop foul ball. And that's outside for ball 4. The second walk of the inning will extend the inning as Chamberlain will get a bat after that Crossroads Fellowship walk by Johnson as he safely aboard at first. Chamberlain hit into a 6-3 put out his first time up back in the first. They'll check the runner back to first. Johnson safely in there. In the dirt, gets by the catcher. Johnson safely down to second. So a runner in scoring position for Chamberlain. Put it right in there for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a tick high for ball 2, 2-1. Bland fires it in there wide of the dish for ball 3, 3-1. Fouled out of play. And we will have another Dusty's Towing payoff pitch because we got no more place to put the balls than the strikes. Fired it in there, and it's going to be through the gap on the left side. Johnson coming around third. Run counts. Chamberlain's out at second, trying to stretch that into a double. Some aggressive running there. But that will do it for the second inning. The Beavers get 3 on the board. Big 2-run homer by Braswell. And they'll take the lead into the bottom of the second. Be back right after this.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC.
Hey, this is Dusty at Dusty's Towing, down here at 11970 Roosevelt Highway. If you're in need of a tow, give us a call at 814-964-4087. Thanks for keeping us on our toes.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers out in front 3-1 here as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium, Painted Finch Gallery. Hellier climbs the hill for the second time here today. Herr will lead things off for the Eagles as they took a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Beavers responded with 3 runs in the top of the second. As Hellier misses off the dish for ball 1. Missed on ball number 2 as well for a 2-0 count. Oh, must have swung and missed. I had to tie my shoe. There it is, ball 2. 2-1 now. Hit right back up the middle of the second. Swan will grab it, flip it to first, and it's safe. As the throw is down the first base line towards home. Gantz was able to corral it, but that's an E4 on the throwing error, and Herr safely aboard. Onderko, right fielder, will step in now for the Eagles. As back-to-back innings, they have the leadoff runner aboard. And paints the outside corner, Rue does, for strike one. Fires it in there on the inner part of the plate for strike two. 0-2. Strike three. 3 straight pitches there to Onderko. And there's one away with a Rosbecker strikeout. Grafton will step up now. Lefty. Second baseman for the Eagles. Wide of the plate for ball one. Hellier checks the runner at first, comes home with it, puts it in there for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner goes, popped up on the infield. Johnson makes the catch. And can't double up the runner back at first. Back to the top of the order, Will Pula. He walked his first time up, came around and scored the lone run for the Eagles. As he'll step in with 2 outs here, man on first. Down low for ball one. Popped it up. Shallow center field. And Jackson comes in, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Beavers work around the leadoff error. And they get out of it. So we'll be back right after this.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd down here in Lionsville. Beavers out with a 3-1 lead after 2 innings complete as we get ready to start the 3rd inning. 3rd inning brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Moon will lead things off. Reached on an error his first time up and was stranded at first back in the 1st inning. Bland on the hill for the 3rd straight inning here for the Eagles. Fires a curveball in there for a called strike. Inside with ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. Got blue more than it did anything else. Fouled off for a 1-2 count. And he'll take a little extra time in between the pitches. just to regroup. Moon with 2 strikes on him now. Going to have to protect. Off the dish for ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bland fires it in there again. Fouled out of play by Moon. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Moon having himself a good at-bat here. Bland fires it in there. Moon fouls it off again down the first base side. I think it's going to get out of play, and it does. So the count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Moon will have to settle back in the batter's box one more time here. Again, fouled out of play. Heads up. Girls playing lacrosse right behind us. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Nobody on. Top of the 3rd of the Cafero's Custom Butchering 3rd inning. Bland on the hill, fires it in there again. I think that's 3 or 4 foul balls right in a row. Bland winds and fires. Inside, Moon gets a hold of it, drives it into left field. Back up against the fence and makes the catch. Is a left fielder for a long first out. As Moon got a lot of that one. And I believe that was her over in left field for the Eagles. As that'll bring up Swan to the plate. He popped up his first time up. So Bland won that last battle. And Swan swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Bland rocks and fires it in there upstairs this time for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Outside for ball 2, 2-1. Beavers right back in action again tomorrow. Home against Eisenhower. Weather pending. Doesn't look good. The forecast for baseball. And that's upstairs for ball 3, 3-1 to Swan. Beavers again in action on Wednesday, as they will be home again against Girard. And then Thursday, the girls are at home, I believe, on Thursday. And then there's nothing Friday. Then Saturday, boys action again, as they'll travel over to Union City, as Swan just walked with a Crossroads Fellowship walk to get aboard. That'll bring up Jackson. Struck out his first time up to end the first. Swan down at first. Swung on by Jackson. Didn't come up empty. In the hole, 0-1. Off the dish for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Did not pick a Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game as I got here. I think I had enough time to get set up, but just bad internet. Just run out of time to get that taken care of. That's upstairs for ball 2, 2-1 now. Do appreciate the Corry Higher Ed sponsoring us with the Spotlight Player of the Game. Bland will get set on the hill. Off the dish for ball 3, 3-1 again. Back-to-back batters. As Bland having a little difficulty finding the strike zone. Reached down and got that one, Jackson did. Put it into right center field. making the catch, and Swan will scamper back into first base. And there's 2 away now. Making the catch out there is on Derko. That'll bring up Coulter. He singled his first time up, came around and scored on the 2-run homer by Braswell. Lecom Memorial Hospital home run. As Beavers with a lot of fireworks in that second inning. Coulter hits it right to third. 8 up, strong throw, and a 5-3 put out will do it for the Beavers here in the third. They get a walk and go quietly, and we'll head to the bottom of the third right after this.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the third, brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. Hellier out on the hill one more time for the Beavers, as he misses way outside with ball 1, as Aldrich leads things off here, bottom of the third. Aldrich walked his first time up back in the first, got stranded at third before the inning came to a close. And he's going to line this one right back up the middle for a J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit, as Jackson will get it back into play for the Beavers. Well, it's the third inning, and every inning the Eagles have had their leadoff man aboard. Via the walk in the first, an error in the second, and a base hit here in the third, as Hellier's had to work around base runners all day long. As he works his third straight inning here. Chop to third and through. It's back-to-back base hits for the Eagles, as they have runners on first and second now. Another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, as Headley will come to the plate. Catcher for the Eagles. Hellier puts it in there for a called strike. Headley hit into a 5-3 putout for the first out back in the first, his only other time up. Hellier misses off the plate for ball 1 to even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eagles with a run in the bottom of the first. Beavers with 3 runs top of the second. And that's been all the scoring so far today, and that's your score, 3-1 in favor of the visitors. Hit to third. Johnson's going to gobble it up, unassisted to third, and can't get the put out or double play back across as Gantz comes off the bag. So we'll get unassisted 5-5 for the first out. And Headley aboard via the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Locks. And we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 22, Griffin, coming in to run for his catcher. Locke struck out looking for the second out back in the first inning. Hellier could greatly use another Rossbecker strikeout to get the second out here. Just a tick low for ball one. Fired in there. Swan can't come up with it. They'll throw it in. Jackson with a strong throw goes all the way to Chamberlain at home plate. And another base hit, and that will load the bases up. That'll bring up Nottingham. He hit into a 4-3 putout to end the first, his first time up. DHing for Bland, the pitcher. Beavers could use a nice double play ball here. Hammers in there. Called ball as it gets by Chamberlain. Runners stay put. Conneaut threatening to cut into that lead the Beavers has built up here. Just off the plate for ball two, 2-0. Off the dish for a 3-0 count as Hellier's having a little difficulty finding a plate here. No place to put him as 3 singles. And a fielder's choice has loaded up the bases here. Nottingham right on top of the plate. And that's down low for ball 4, and that'll walk a run home. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-run game. Bases stay loaded as the Eagles in the bottom half of their lineup now. The 7, 8, 9 hitters due up with just the 1 out. Her up the bat, reached on an error, leading off the second inning. As Coach C is going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout, bring the infield in, and have a meeting on the mound here. As they discuss things here. Going to try and sneak in. Nope, he's going to come off the mound here. So it's a quick meeting on the hill. I was going to try and sneak a sponsor in real quick. Coach C takes a long stroll back to the dugout. Infield back at double play depth. Her will step in. Down low for ball 1. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Hellier just reached back and blew it right on by him. Hellier winds and fires. He addressed the ball, went too far, called strike there, and all of a sudden, her in the hole now, 1-2. Couldn't lay off of it. A little upstairs. Pushing the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off first base side. Uteg's auto body foul ball. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out here, bottom of the 3rd. Outside, ball 3, throw down. got the runner off of first for the second out as Nottingham gets picked off 2-3 for the second out. So we have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch now and an open base, so the walk's not going to push the tying run home. And it's upstairs and off the plate, ball 4. Bases will get reloaded on the Crossroads Fellowship walk as Onderko will come to the plate. He struck out his first time up back in the second. Hit to third. Johnson will go to third unassisted for the putout. And that will do it for the inning. Conneaut gets a run back, but the Beavers are able to get out of it, just giving up the 1 run. Gave up a few walks in that inning, but 3 hits. And we'll head to the top of the 4th with the Beavers still leading 3-2 now.
Hey, welcome to Peace Beat. I'm Erin.
And I'm Missy.
And we want you to feel comfortable.
In your own skin.
And we want you to feel like you belong
Here.
here. We have a little bit of everything for pretty much everyone. If you're a husband, we have a husband chair. If you're extra smallish to 3X-ish, we've got you. Don't know how to dress your body? We've got you. Basically the concept is you belong here and we've got you. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, except for Wednesdays, open till 8, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Not Sunday, take a break. I hope you come, check us out, it'll be worth your time.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're here down in Lionsville. Top of the 4th, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. The home run hitting Braswell will lead things off as he had a 2-run dinger his first time up. And Bland ain't going to have none of that. He starts him off with a called strike on the outer portion of the plate for an 0-1 count. Bounced it in before home plate for ball 1, 1-1. Chopped to third, over to third baseman's head, and it gets through. A C&I single for Braswell. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And a leadoff runner aboard for the Beavers as Trask will come to the plate. He walked his first time up. Got put out at second on a fielder's choice, or part of the front end of a double play ball. Throw back over to first, not in time. Braswell back in safe. Trask up the bat now as he settles in the box, waiting for Bland to give him something to hit. Off the plate, throw down the first, not in time. One 1-0 on Trask as he'll settle back in the box. Bland paints the outside corner for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Upstairs for ball 2, 2-1. Chop to shortstop. It goes off his knees. Braswell's going to be safe. And we'll give another J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit to Trask, as that'll put runners on first and second now. And Gantz will come up. Gantz hit into that double play. His first time up back in the second. See if he's isn't able to advance the runners here. Beavers with no outs here. Top of the fourth. Gets it bunted to the first base side. Nobody's covering first, and they throw it away. A run's going to come home and score as Braswell. Good heads-up play there, and not only that, Trask all the way around. And that's going to be an E1 on the throwing error of the first. Good bunt there by Gantz, as Trask is going to get all the way around to third on that play. And the Beavers get back that insurance run. Johnson comes up. He walked his first time up. Got down to second on a pass ball. Came around and scored. And they'll look the bunt. Pops it up. The catcher makes the catch. And down to first for the double play. As Gantz got caught off of the bag. Got doubled up there. As the Eagles turn their second double play of the day. Trask still down at third. As Chamberlain will come to the plate. As the Beavers start through the lineup for the third time. Takes a called strike as he's in the hole 0-1 here. Driven into left center field, going back as a left fielder. He is not going to be able to bring that one back. It's another Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run for the Beavers, as Chamberlain has homered for the second game in a row here. Homered last night, or in the last game on Saturday against Maplewood. And another two-run dinger here has given the Beavers a 6-2 lead. And that might be it for Bland on the Hill, as we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout taken here by Conneaut. And it looks like the catcher has left the field as well, so it looks like maybe the catcher is going to be coming in on a Carney and Ruth pitching change. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
Well, welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream in the middle of a Carney and Ruth pitching change here, as the Eagles have decided to change pitchers. Bland done for the day. He ends up with one strikeout. And just the one walk gives up two big two-run homers. And the Beavers out in front now 6-2. As Nottingham was DHing for him. He's going to come in and relieve him on the hill as well. Top of the Top of the fourth, Nottingham comes in. 2 outs here as Moon will step in to face Nottingham. Popped it straight up in front of home plate. Nottingham will take it himself. 1 pitch, and that will retire the side as the Beavers get 3 more runs here in the fourth and take a 6-2 lead into the bottom of the fourth. Be back right after this.
Welcome to Salt Church. We have been in existence for 16 years already, and the main purpose of even having this kind of a experience with everyone is to really dive into the Word. We serve, we anoint, we live, and we train people to just be open to what God is doing in our lives. You are welcome here at Salt Church. We have services Sunday morning at 10:30 here in the sanctuary, but we also have breakfast at 9 o'clock and discipleship training in between the two. So it's a really happening place here on Sunday mornings. We also have life groups, men's groups, women's groups, youth groups, worship stuff. We have all sorts of things for the whole family. Come check us out. We'd love to see you.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the fourth, and hitting a soft single into right field is Grafton. As 4 consecutive innings in a row here, the Eagles have had the leadoff man aboard. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Grafton. Then it's back to the top of the order. Well, Pula will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on a day with a walk and a run scored. Flew out to center field his last time up back in the second. And Hellier paints the outside corner for strike 1. Just off the plate for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low for ball 2. 2-1. Gantz will knock it down. He'll get the unassisted put out at first for the out, but the runner will advance down to second. And there's 1 away and 1 runner in scoring position. Aldrich will come to the plate for the Eagles now. Got a base hit before he was retired for the first out over at third. As Hellier paints the outside corner, been living there all day. Aldrich 1 for 1 today with a walk, also a base hit. Grafton safely at second. Chopped down the third base side, just foul. That was within a foot of the line. Blues going to win that argument. It's an 0-2 count as Aldrich will come back, get his bat, and step back into the batter's box with an 0-2 count. As they have more of a discussion about the call here. And I've yet to see a base coach win an argument with an umpire. I think the base coach is saying that it went over the bag fair, but it's got to land in fair territory. You can't just go over the base in fair territory and then land foul. It's got to land in fair territory. Home run is done a little differently, but third base and first base is a different story altogether. Aldrich in the 0-2 hole here, one out. Grafton down at second. And that's lifted out of play. Count stays at 0-2. Chop foul again down the third base side. Another UTEX body shop foul ball. Blues out of balls. Looking for baseballs to put back into play. Hellier comes set on the hill. And it's hit into right field. Trask coming in on it, makes the catch. And a strong throw into third. And there's two outs. That'll bring up Stewart's to the plate. 2 for 2 in the day with a run scored. Base hit back in the first, base hit in the third. Chopped right up the middle. Swan knocks it down and makes the play to first for the putout. After the leadoff signal, the Eagles go quietly. And it's 6-2. After 4 complete, we'll be back right after this.
Since 1968, UTEG's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, UTEG's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. UTEG's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call UTEG's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing UTEG's as your selected auto body repair facility.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're down here in Lionsville. Beavers made the long hour-and-a-half bus ride down here to take on the Eagles of Conneaut. And they're enjoying themselves this afternoon with a 6-2 lead. 4 innings complete, top of the 5th here. 5th inning brought to us by Corry Central Labor Club. As Nottingham will climb the hill again here for the Eagles. And Wyatt Swan will lead things off for the Beavers as they're working through the lineup for the 3rd time today. After Swan, it'll be Jackson and Coulter. As the Beavers look to add on here. Nottingham paints the outside corner for a called strike. Puts them in the hole 0-1. Missed upstairs with that curveball. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Beavers back in action again tomorrow. Oh, got him at the low. Wow, right across the knees on that called strike. 1-2. Back in action again tomorrow, weather permitting. Weather forecast does not look good for getting a baseball game in, but it will be at home against Eisenhower if we do. Swan stays alive by fouling that off the first base side. Well out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Beavers back in action again on Wednesday, as they'll be home against Girard for the 3rd time this year. First game was a non-region game. The next game was supposed to play at home, but we played it out at Girard. And Girard's gotten 2 victories so far, so I'm sure they're happy to come to Corry. Swan hits it right to third. And a strong throw over. 5-3 put out, and there's 1 away. Good play over there by number 23, Aldrich. As Jackson will step up to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to right field his last time up, as he's looking to get aboard for the first time. Top of the Corry Central Labor Club 5th inning. And Jackson hits it right to the shortstop. He'll gobble that up, throw it to first. And they called him safe as he beats it out. An infield single. And just like that, J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit for Jackson. Coulter coming to the dish, DHing for Hellier. 1 for 2 on the day, hit into a 5-3 put out his last time up. And it's hit softly to short. He'll flip to second. And it's an inning-ending double play. 6-4 for the second out and 4-3 for the third out. And that's the 3rd double play of the night for the Eagles, as the double play ball has not been good to the Beavers. Be back right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest finance.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'll have to get back to the Redevelopment Authority in just a little bit, as we're here in the bottom of the 5th. Corry out in front 6-2. Corry Central Labor Club 5th inning. And leading off is number 16, Headley, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And he takes down low for ball 1. Reaped it on a fielder's choice his last time up. Got around over to third in the 3rd inning before he was stranded there. Hit high to left field. Braswell going back. And there, no doubt about that one. Well over 300 feet out there in left field. Another Lecom Memorial, Corry Memorial Hospital home run, this time for the home team. A solo shot. And the Eagles will get 1 run back to make it a 6-3 score. That'll bring Laux to the plate. Locks goes up the first base line to pick up the bat that Headley hit the ball over the fence with. He'll settle into the box now. 1 for 2 on the day. Fouls that back into the backstop for strike 1. So 5 innings of play here, and the Eagles have gotten a leadoff runner aboard every single inning. Leadoff runner scored back in the first, and the leadoff runner scored here in the 5th. As Laux swings through that one for a strike 2. 0-2 count now. Hell, you're not having to deal with base runners here, but 1 run in. It's strike 3, a Rossbecker strikeout, and there's 1 away. Third strikeout on the afternoon for Hellier. She's gone the distance for the Beavers so far. Nottingham will come to the plate now. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk his last time up back in the 3rd. Nice curveball there by Rue to put it in the hole. 0-1.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing.
Sorry about that. Rue missed with that last pitch, making it 1-1. This hit softly to second. Swan coming in, will charge it. And a good throw to first, and there's 2 away. The wind blew into the lid I have trying to cover up the laptop, and it pressed the button on the mouse to play the commercial. So we'll get to that redevelopment authority in just a second or two. Herr comes to the plate now for the Eagles. He's 0 for 0 on the day as he reached on an error his first time. Walked his second time up. Looks at a called strike there on a slow curveball. Dropped it in there again, swung through it for an 0-2 count. Herr just not patient enough to get a bat on the ball there. Hellier bounces it in there for ball 1. 1-2. Foul down the first base side. Count stays at 1-2. Off the dish. Herr nearly went fishing, but a good hold there. Pushes a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th. Chop to third. Johnson fields it. Strong throw to first. Gets the put out, 5-3. And that will do it for the Eagles in the 5th. They get a big home run to get back into within 3 runs, but we'll head to the top of the 6th. Beavers out in front, 6-3. Back right after this.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Top of the 6th inning here. Beavers out in front 6-3. Corry Community Foundation 6th inning. And Braswell leading off here for the second time today. Got a base hit his last time up. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Home run and a base hit. 2 runs scored. Sky high pop up straight over the top of the backstop for strike 1. Trask and Gantz on deck after this. A little outside from Nottingham. Pushes the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Beavers scored 3 in the second, 3 in the fourth. And Conneaut has scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fifth. So if things trend the way they are, Beavers should score 3 more runs this inning. 1 and 2 on Braswell. So he's going to have to be extra stingy with the swing in here. Nottingham will wind it up. Inside for ball 2, 2 and 2. Upstairs for ball 3, 3 and 2. That's a full count. We're going to have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch up coming. Braswell having some very good at-bats here today. That's downstairs for ball 4. It's a Crossroads Fellowship walk. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that, but I do. Braswell safely down to first. Leadoff runner aboard. Trask coming up. 1 for 1 a day with a walk and a run scored. Singled his last time up. Back in the fourth. Nottingham paints the bottom of the zone for a called strike. Puts Trask in the hole 0-1. Braswell down at first. Trask swings through that one for strike 2. He's in the hole 0-2 now. High and inside for ball 1. 1 and 2. High and inside again. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Nottingham's going to step off here, regroup. Braswell safely back in at first. He'll tag up the base, get his lead again. And Nottingham with a Rossbecker strikeout. There's one away. That'll bring Gantz to the plate. Reached on an error his last time up, but he's been hit into a front end of a double play his first time up, and was involved in a double play the second time up as well, but after he got himself aboard, that pitch outside for ball one. Hit through the left side. Shortstop makes the play and throws it away into second base. Braswell's going to get over to third. And Gantz will stay at first. So Gantz safe on the fielder's choice. Braswell safely over to third on the E6. Runners on the corner now. Johnson comes to the plate. Hit into a double play his last time up. Also walked and scored back in the second. Lift this left field. Tag, Braswell's coming in from third, and he will score easily. Gantz is going to try to get down to second, and he's going to be tagged out for the third out. Johnson with a sac fly to left for the second out. The run counts. And Gantz thrown out at second, trying to advance from first on the 2-6 put out. And that will do it for the Beavers here in the sixth. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth with the Beavers leading now 7-3. Back right after this.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're down here in Linesville. Beavers out in front of the Conneaut Eagles 7-3 through 5.5 innings. Onderko is going to lead things off here for the Eagles, bottom of the sixth. 0 for 2 on the day. We have a pitching change. Carney and Ruth pitching change as he swings through that first pitch for strike one. On the hill now for the Beavers is Carson Chamberlain. Hellier to the bench. And he paints the outside corner for strike two. And you ask who's catching? I'm glad you asked. Number 9, Wesley Kurlowicz. Chamberlain pumps it right by him for a Rossbecker strikeout. And for the first time today, the leadoff batter is retired. Grafton steps up to the plate now for the Eagles. 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up back in the fourth. First pitch swinging. Hits it to Swan. It's a 4-3 put out. And very quickly, two outs here. Back to the top of the order. Wapula comes to bat for the 4th time as the Eagles working through the lineup for the 4th time. And he is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored back in the 1st. Chamberlain misses off the plate for ball 1. Put in there for a called strike. That pitch had some movement on it. Started off the dish and come right back across for a called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike here. And Chamberlain curves it the other way from top to bottom. And he's out in front 1-2 now on Wapula. Put a little extra mustard on that hot dog, and it was wide off the dish to even a count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. Hit into center field. And Jackson makes the catch out there, and the side is retired. We will head to the top of the 7th as the Beavers look to tack on here as they enjoy a 7-3 lead here after 6 complete. Be back right after this.
So I'm Brad Allen at Rossbacker Insurance, and I just want to say that we're here to help you out. We can customize an insurance program for your family, for your business, whether you're a manufacturer, a contractor, a restaurant, a church, a civic organization. We have experience with all of those, and we insure a number of them. So we can help you out. We've got multiple carriers. We can put together a great program, customized to your needs, bundle it all together, get you great discounts. So give us a call or look us up on our website, teamrossbacker.com.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're down here in Lionsville. Beavers out in front of the hometown team, Conneaut Eagles. 7-3 through 6 innings complete. Give a little recap here. Conneaut started things off bottom of the 1st, scored a run. Beavers came back top of the 2nd, scored 3 to take a 3-1 lead. Conneaut come back in the bottom of the 3rd, made it 3-2. And then the top of the 4th, the Beavers scored 3 more to make it 6-2. And Conneaut came back in the bottom of the 5th to make it 6-3. Beavers came back with 1 more run in the top of the 6th to make it 7-3. And Carson Chamberlain is going to lead things off here in the 7th inning. Nottingham back out there again for the Eagles, and he misses outside with ball 1 on the first pitch here. Down low for ball 2. 2-0. 7th inning brought to us by Relevant Church. Chamberlain, 2 for 3 on the day. Home run and a base hit, and he has a 3-0 count to work with as Nottingham has done run out of balls to give him. Beavers look to get the leadoff runner aboard, top of the order here. Laced down the left field line, that's going to be foul. As Chamberlain just a tick out in front of that one, pushing the count to 3-1. Inside for ball 4. It's a Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Beavers have the leadoff man aboard. That'll bring Moon to the plate. Moon popped up to the pitcher his last time up. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Reached on an error back in the 1st, but was stranded at first base. So I'd say he's overdue for a base hit here. Low and outside for ball one. Chamberlain down at first. Nottingham paints the outside corner to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. They'll check the runner at first. Chamberlain sashays his way back to first base very easily. Count 1 ball, 1 strike here on Moon. As he's looking to advance Chamberlain down to second or further. Hit away to straight center field, dropping in. Can't make the catch. And Chamberlain had to hold up as that's going to be a long J.H. Knapp Auto Parts single. And Chamberlain not able to advance past second. So a walk and a base hit has got runners on first and second here for the Beavers. As it would be rather nice to see an assurance or 2 runs here in the Relevant Church 7th inning. Swan comes to the dish, 0 for 2 and a walk. Bunted down to the pitcher, and there's nobody covering first base. And it's going to be an infield single for Swan. And the first 3 batters at the top of the order for the Beavers have all reached safely. And the bases are juiced. Jackson singled his last time up back in the 5th. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Like to see him get his second hit here. Infield in for the Eagles, trying to cut that run down. Off the dish for ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Nottingham's done set the table here. And he can ill afford to walk another batter here. He walked Chamberlain to lead things off here, top of the 7th. Then back-to-back base hits. And it's a 3-0 count here on Jackson. And really the bottom of the order for the Beavers today have done the bulk of the damage. Braswell with a 2-run homer back in the 2nd. Has accounted for, as Jackson takes a called strike there at the bottom of the zone. The 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters have accounted for 6 of the 7 runs that the Beavers have scored today. And that's inside, ball 4. As the Crossroads Fellowship walk will give the Beavers run number 8. And Conneaut's going to call for a Jim's Automotive timeout, and it could be that Nottingham might be done for the day. And Coach will take the ball from his hand, and he'll head to the dugout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Conneaut in the middle of a Carney and Ruth pitching change. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness and our new facility. Hey, summer is winding down and fall is coming around the corner. Come in and check out all of our new equipment and fitness packages that we have here at Snap Fitness. Don't forget that we also have tanning, we have a walking track, and it's for beginners to the most advanced. We have it all. Come and see us at Corry Snap Fitness. My name is Bob Brown and I'm the owner.
Vern's Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Vern's offers general auto repair, PA inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Vern's is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Vern's Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Top of the 7th, the Relevant Church 7th inning here. In the middle of a Carney and Ruth pitching change as Conneaut has sent Nottingham over to first base. And they've brought in the first baseman, Stewart, to the hill for the third pitcher today. And he inherits 3 Beavers on the base paths, 1 run already home. So Nottingham on the hook for the 3 base runners as Stewart's is going to face Coulter. And Coulter DHing for Kurlowich. Was DHing for Hellier, but now he's DHing for Kurlowich, I believe. And Coulter is 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored back in the second. Bases loaded here. Stewart fires it in there and put out a play by Coulter for an 0-1 count. Stewart fires it in there. Paints the outside corner for an 0-2 count now. As Coulter in the hole here. Upstairs with ball 1. Coulter steps back in, infield drawn in, trying to keep this at a 5-8-3 lead. And Coulter fouls that off third base side with a UTEX body shop foul ball. With a win here today, the Beavers will get back to the 500 mark as they come into today with a 5-6 record on the season. Swung on a miss. That's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 1 away. Braswell comes to the dish. 2 for 2 with a walk and 3 runs scored. As he has just about overcome the score from Conneaut all by himself. Swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Stewart's blew it right by him. A little bit of high cheese on that last pitch. In the dirt, nice stop there by the catcher to keep it in front of him. 1-1 is the count. That's number 16, Headley, behind the dish for the Eagles, doing a nice job. Swung on a miss. Nice change up there by Stewart's. And he's got Braswell in hole 1-2. Foul down the third base side. Count stays at 1-2. A little upstairs with that pitch. Pushes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Conneaut down to their last 3 outs once we get to the bottom of the 7th inning. Another stop by Headley in behind the dish there. And we have another full count. And a Dusty's towing payoff pitch a-coming. As there's no place to put the Beavers. The bases are loaded. Carson with a full count here. Stewart misses upstairs with ball 4, and yet another run will come home on a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And it is 9-3. Trash comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out his last time back in the 6th. Beavers tacking on another run here. Wide of the dish. And Swan not moving off of third base, so it's just ball 1 to Trask. Another good stop there by Headley, as he has been busy behind the dish here. Just a little upstairs for ball 2, 2-0. A couple of 3 walks, a couple of singles, and the Beavers have tacked on 2 more runs here, top of the 7th. Stewart's hits the outside corner as Trask was looking at it all the way. 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stewart's could definitely use a Rossbecker strikeout here. And he gets it, a Rossbecker strikeout. And there's 2 away. Gantz comes to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Before that, he reached on an E1 and hit into a 4-3 putout, so he's 0 for 3 on the day. Takes way outside for ball 1. 8th batter of the inning to come to the plate for the Beavers, as they've enjoyed a good time through the lineup here tonight. Down low for ball 2, 2-0. Swan at third, Jackson at second, Braswell at first, as Gantz fouls off that pitch for a 2-1 count. Braswell getting a bit far off the bag over there, but the infield back to double play depth here, not being held on, so he's getting a good lead. Gantz puts that back out of play. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gantz settles back in the box here. Stewart on the hill. Swung on a miss. It's a Rossbecker strikeout. Stewart's comes in, strikes out the side. And he does walk one guy in for a run. Beavers will go to the bottom of the 7th. Out in front, 9-3. Be back right after this.
Hey students, we're hiring. Come be a part of our growing culture and team. Get with your school counselor to find out how to get a part-time job before graduation. Put in your resume for summer and long break employment. Come join us today at vikingplastics.com/careers or email employment@vikingplastics.com.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're here in Lionsville. Varsity baseball action. Beavers taking on the Eagles of Conneaut. Chamberlain out here for a second inning of relief. Leading off is Aldrich, and he looks at a strike over the plate for strike one. As Chamberlain has come in relief of Ruhelier. And Aldrich fouls the second pitch straight back into the backstop as well for an 0-2 count. Conneaut's had their chances today to get runs home, but just not been able to push everybody home that they would like. Chop towards third. Moon with a backhand, strong throw. Not in time. It's an infield single for Aldrich as he gets a J.H. Knapp Auto Parts base hit. And we skipped the sixth inning, but every inning but the sixth, the Eagles have had the leadoff runner aboard. And they're back at it again here in the bottom of the seventh. Stewart's up the bat now, 2 for 3 on the day. Hit into a 4-3 putout his last time up, and he looks at a strike down in the lower part of the zone, but still a strike. Conneaut's got to go a couple more batters before they even get the tying run to the plate. Chamberlain paints the outside corner again. A good heater. Gets out in front on Stewart's 0-2. Stewart's the number 3 hitter. Safely back into first is Aldrich. A little bit of a high throw from Chamberlain. Gant's got the tag down, but not in time. It's a Ross Becker strikeout as Kurlowicz hangs on to it. 4 strike 3, and there's 1 out. Headley comes to the plate. He homered his last time up. Over the 300-foot mark in left field for Conneaut's last run back in the 5th. Chamberlain puts it in there for strike 1. Headley did try to call for timeout there. Blue did not give it to him as Chamberlain was already into his windup. Curveball in there for a called strike. Puts him in the hole 0-2. Ripped down the third base slide. It's going to be fair. Braswell out there. He got to get it in. Gets it into Moon. It's another J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for the Eagles as they got runners on first and second now. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. And another courtesy runner for the catcher, Headley. It's number 22 again. Griffin. Locks comes to bat, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a base hit. He's going to get another base hit over the right side. Swan gets it tracked down. And a nice put out, a 4-3 put out there called by the field ump. Runners were going to advance. What a nice play there by Swan to get that one in the hole and get the throwaway for the second out. Like I say, the runners will advance to second and third, but Conneaut down to their last out, and it'll be Nottingham. Walk. Takes down low for ball 1. 0 for 2 with a walk sandwiched in between the 4-3 putouts he's hit into. Chop foul down to third base side. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside for ball 2, 2-1. Paints the outside corner. Conneaut down to their final strike. 2-2 is the count on Nottingham. It's a Rossbecker strikeout to end it. Beavers victorious here in Lionsville as they get the 9-3 victory. Let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report. Wrap things up here as Beavers get back to the 500 mark. Our healthy smiles of Corry, offensive play of the game. I'm going with co-offensive plays of the game. As a long ball come here to Lionsville, follow the Beavers down from Maplewood. Carson Braswell with a 2-run homer in the second. And Carson Chamberlain, not to be outdone, had a 2-run homer in the fourth. As my Corry community, the healthy smiles of Corry, offensive plays of the game. Our defensive play of the game came back in the 6th inning. Oh, it was in the 7th inning here. A 4-3 put out by Swan as he had a number of them today, but deep in the hole and got the throw away quickly, and a generous call from the field ump gives us our Erie Community College defensive play of the game. Our Corry Chevrolet player of the game, I'm going with Braswell, getting the home run, giving the Beavers a 3-1 lead at the time that they never would relinquish. And he ends up with a couple of walks, 3 runs scored, a bunch of RBIs, and that home run as well. So good job by Carson Braswell, my Karate Chevrolet player of the game. And the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award is going to go over to Conneaut, to number 16, Headley, the catcher. He hit a bomb to left field. One of was the last run that the Eagles scored today, but did a nice job behind the dish, and Headley ended up 2 for 4 on the day with that home run as well. So nice job. So that will do it here down in Lionsville. I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. Until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.